everyone. I'm back with part 2 of using a Google form to ask specific questions to discover your next team member. I'm Gail Bates. I'm an international business coach for direct sellers. And my goal on this channel is to share with you my systems and strategies using my planner tools and my years of experience in the field to grow a successful direct sales business, because that's what I did myself. And I'd love you to take a minute and subscribe to my channel. You'll just hit that little subscribe button. So in my last video, I described with you how to use the amazing tool, a Google form, as a check-in form to discover information about your hostess and your guests. Now, in the good old days, I would create a guest list in a Word doc, and I would send it to my hostess and give her a gift if she sent it back to me within 3 days. And that worked if the hostess was willing to share her guest names. But in today's technology, when you use a Google form, you're simply asking your hostess and your guests to complete the information themselves. Now, this form is proving to be a great success with my coaching clients. They connect with their guests right away and are able to send them catalogs via a link or in the mail. And when they have their email, they're able to add them to their customer newsletter. They are immediately able to invite them in to join their VIP customer group. They can connect with reminder texts. This is huge. They can connect with reminder texts without overloading them about attending the event. And they're able to share prizes and give incentives for just filling out the Google form. It's really a great way to start a relationship and get to know your hostess and get to know each one of your guests in a more intimate way. So let's dive into those specific questions that you want to ask to get to know your hostess and guests. Now, I'm going to share just five specific questions, but you know your products, you know what your best customers love. So you might add more questions or change them up a little, but my recommendation is to really have around just only 5. Too many questions and people will not be happy to fill out the form. Now, of course, the first important questions are always the name, the address, the telephone, and the email. This is vital information that you need to collect so you can connect with each guest in the manner that they want. So I would star these questions with what they say required answers. That means they have to answer the question. So the next 5 specific questions will really help you discover a lot about your guest. And most of all, you want to discover your next team member, don't you? I know you do. I love this. It just changed everything. So question number 1. Okay, let's get into it. How familiar are you with our products? Okay, this could be never tried the product, love the product and use it, love the product and would love more. I'm a junkie and I can't get enough of this product, okay? So if you remember in part 1, I shared with you how this question will actually help you know what details you need to share in your product demonstration, because you've got an idea now of how much they know about your products. And it also is a question that lets you know how you will approach your guest about helping her with her choices at checkout. You know, I'm a big person about checkout. I have my 6 steps to checkout. That's really the core of getting your sales and bookings at every party. So that's the first question, is really getting to know a little bit more about what they know about your products. So the second question is, and this is actually a fun question where what you're getting to know your guests, right? So it could be something like, what's your favorite color? Or what's your dream vacation? Or maybe what's your favorite craft? So depending on what your type of business is, this question can tie in to understanding your guests and discovering just more information about her that will lead to building a great relationship here. We're looking for commonalities, okay? That's when you build relationships, you're looking for what things each of you have in common. Question number 3. Now, this is a question about your product solutions, okay? So asking, what are your biggest skincare problems? Or how organized is your closet? Or what part of your home do you hate to clean? So when you ask this question, you're really getting down to the core of understanding how to help your guest improve her life using your products. And you really take note to share these product solutions in your demonstration at your party, because you know that person significantly wants to learn about that. Okay, so this is question number 4. Now, this is your booking question. You could say, would you like to book a party, or when would you like to book a party? My next 2 dates are, but I don't recommend that. I recommend you say something like, I offer my party events online or in-home. And I also love to offer fundraisers for organizations in need. So then you would have some answer options, and they actually circle one. I'm ready for an online party or an in-home party. Let's pick a date. That means she's ready. Check back with me at the end of the week for an online or in-home party. So she could circle one of those. Or I'm interested in a fundraiser with my group. Great. Okay. You're definitely going to follow up with her. Or maybe someone says, not at this time, maybe later. So you're going to put her on your maybe later list. And you might just say other events I may be interested in. So she might have some other way that she wants to have a party with you. So she can fill that up. But the answers to all this is to really help you get bookings. And of course, it all happens when you follow up with this person about how she answered the question on the Google form. Okay, so let's get down to question number 5, drum roll. This is the ultimate question to discover your next prospect or team member. No matter what the answer to this question is, you'll know right away if she has a need to look into your business opportunity. So here's what the question is. If you had an extra $600 to $800 a month to use, what would you spend it on? Wow. Okay. Think about it yourself. If you had an extra $600 to $800 a month, what would you spend it on? Because the answers are really exciting to this question. It's really helping them dream about maybe paying off debt, paying off credit cards, or maybe they want to save up for something big, like take the family on a vacation to Disneyland, or maybe it's going to be their car payment, or they want to buy a new car, or maybe they just want to donate the money to charity. That's in their heart. So it's important to review the answers to this question. Of course, then you're going to follow up with this guest and schedule that coffee date. Or maybe you're going to message her and start a conversation about her answer, or have a Zoom appointment. But you discovered how she would spend this extra money, and this is what she would love if she had that extra money. So from here, it's up to you to connect and find a way to share your business opportunity by building that relationship and maybe meeting her for coffee, or creating a Zoom meeting, or maybe just inviting her to your opportunity event. But when you meet with her, and of course you are able to share your opportunity, she's going to have that information. That's when you step back and you let her make the decision if she's ready to join. So you can see that using the Google form gives you fantastic information about your upcoming guests at your parties. It's just an amazing tool that can change the results of every party you use if it's done the right way. And once you have the right people at the party, remember I talked about getting the right people at the party, you're going to find they'll love attending because you now know a little bit about each one of them, and you can customize your demonstration to show them how to use your products to their best advantage. Now, I always coach my clients about the benefits of holding 6 parties a month. I call it the magic formula, because it brings you amazing results. You have high sales because you're in front of 50 or more people when you hold 6 parties, okay? That's really very, very evident when you're doing it every month, 6 a month. You'll see your sales hitting at least 2,000 or 3,000 a month with holding 6 parties. You also have the opportunity to get future bookings because, hey, you're doing 6 parties, you're in front of around 50 people or more, and you're able to plant booking seeds. And out of 50 people, you should be able to get future bookings. You're using the Google Form tool that will help you discover people who are looking for an opportunity, because I've just shared with you the question to ask and how to follow up with them. So that's what's really important about here is the follow-up and building the relationship. I've given you the tool. I've shown you that it's important that you hold 6 or more parties every month, because when that happens, that is all about building the relationship with people. And that's when you will discover who that person is at one of your parties and whether they're ready to join now or maybe later. Now, this is a great little strategy, and it's a system, okay, to grow your team on the fast track. As I said, my magic formula of holding 6 or more parties every month using this amazing tool, the Google Form tool, you have the opportunity to really expand your team. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you're ready to create your own Google Form and start using it at every party going forward. So now if you like these tips, I'd love you to come on over and join my free Facebook community. The link is below. And don't forget to, in the link below, also to download my free business vision board workbook at my website, www.mymentorbiz.com. Thanks again for watching, and I really love you to subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.